It's just pumpkins only. And even Trophy Hunter's been pretty disappointing lately, but we'll take TH because it's more fun anyway. Yeah, it can win, and it's just like more fun to play. As much as I like to just jam only Dwarves for 10 hours or whatever, I would rather take Trophy Hunter when I can get it because you're not compelled to play Dwarves. We took the Humpty mostly because we were against specifically Sadrak and we didn't want to get memed on. Hey, Shock Puppet, appreciate the Prime sub. Thanks for that. I really appreciate the support. Yeah, the Dwarf comp, it's Dece plus. Do we just want to not keep this Humpty Dumpty? I guess we do keep it for now. Wow, are we really gonna lose our egg here? That sucks. Whatever. We really want to not win if we can help it. And we're trying real hard for that to be the case. I preferred the Minotaur or the Mim here, but... I mean, I cannot imagine a scenario outside of Mirror Mirror that Puffs could ever counter anything. Because they're bad. I wonder if we just Baby Dragon in slot 1. Like, this attacking and slaying in slot 1 really doesn't do anything for us, because it spawns a 1-1, which doesn't matter. Oh, we fucked up. Unfortunate. Really bad hits. I fucking hate Merlin early. Feels like I always end up against Merlin when they're just like at their strongest and take a bunch of damage. Just less than ideal. I really want to sell this Baby Dragon to buy this white doubly, and I just don't think I can. It's literally a 4-3. It's so big. Maybe I do anyway. Maybe we dump the Black Cat for it instead. Well, I guess we're playing Dwarves on Trophy Hunter anyway. I suppose it's fine. We'll just grab Tweedledees later and just be big with Tweedledees. It's like whatever, you know? I mean, we're not going to be big enough because we don't have a full board. Because somehow, despite us not really selling much, we are at very few units on the board. Never mind, I know exactly why it is. I'm just a dummy. No, we had an egg cracked and we sold the dragon. That makes total sense. Guess that makes this shitty. Guess that's pretty bad too. Suppose it is this. Or this, rather. I mean, yeah, we could, but that really doesn't Like, I want to attack with something bigger, because this doesn't necessarily kill a stag anymore. Like, if they have a supported stag, like, they're just dwarves, because why would there be anything else? I suppose that makes sense. Kind of want to Luna's Grace this Lucky. Well, this was a massive buff to dwarves, this patch. The Princess White plus the Bossy were very large upgrades. Like, last patch, dwarves were not very good. The white that was just a bad Bossy. So the thing that's different is now you have a way to make permanent stats where you don't need the shitter on the board, right? And then you also have the ability to, on 5, transition before you get to Lordies. Because previously Angry wasn't good enough, and that was the only thing that gave you numbers at all. Like, Angry on its own is, like, pretty meh. It's fine, but it's not really that exciting. I guess it's probably still just this. 13-9 versus 11-13. Yeah, this is fine. A 9-9 should be enough to slay here. It was against most of their things. Yeah, it's only Fanny and Angry. So if you didn't have the Fannies early, you just, like, couldn't play dwarves at all. And white on its own isn't enough of a buff. Or wasn't enough of a buff to, like, really do much. So you were kind of trapped in this weird position where you couldn't really play dwarves unless you specifically hit white on 3.0, and then you had to hit a lot of dwarves really quickly for it to actually not be trash. I mean, I could take Romeo. It does make a pretty big power spike if I put it over these two. For 3 gold, it's like a pretty reasonable power spike. Because if Romeo slays, then we make a second one. We'll do it for now while we buy the rest of the dwarves, because there's no guarantee that we get the dwarves immediately. Yeah, because if we slay, we get another Juliet. I'm going to run the other Lucky as well. We'll probably lead on doubly here, and then we'll just run it like this. Actually, we could do it like this. I suppose this is probably still stronger. I'm trying to find a way to put this Romeo here, but I don't know if I can. Like, we could shift everything over, but that makes the Luckies a lot worse. Like, we could do this. Maybe that's fine. Yeah, we could spell. Sure. We're pretty strong here. I kind of like this configuration, because it still gives us a decent amount of Lucky equity. For slays, and there is a chance that this does get a chance to slay still. It's gonna have to hit the Fanny, I guess. It could hit most of the things now, just specifically not the fucking donkey, of course. Like, this is actually unreal to me. That combat was the worst thing I've ever seen. Holy fuck, dude. Like, are you for real with this shit? Fuck, right? It was both Luckies, but our Romeo both didn't slay, and we ended up losing the fight in a spot where we were strong. Yeah, we could Grim Mermaid Tweedle. I was thinking that. The spell is also reasonable here. How do I do this? Something like that? Fuck, I don't know. No, that was bad. Fuck. Everything about that was terrible. I should have not done it that turn. That was my fault. I did that to myself. We want more mermaids. Oh no, we're sending these Tweedles to the moon. That's happening. Yeah, another Grimsoul would be really good. We're gonna get a lot of stats on these Tweedles. The only problem is that, like, the Slay is really weird on them until we get them a bit bigger. But if we can get, like, 1 or 2 Slays, then they can kind of take over on their own. Bossies will be really strong, actually, next turn. Bossies and... we probably won't need Angries much. That was really good. Oh, this is terrible. We got literally 0 mermaids because of the fucking token shit. Like, I don't know how to position this because it's, like, not normal. I'm gonna lose this combat too. Oh, barely. I don't know what to do here. We can get rid of the Luckies, I guess. I'll fix this in a second. It'll be fine. I'll figure it out. We could maybe run Mermaid later, and I think it'll be fine. But for now, I don't think that we can. This should all just be moved over. We're just fucking... What is this board? Just get me out of this lobby. I'm done. I'm done with it already. Please let me out. This is a turn 10 5.0 board. Like, I hate this meta so much, and I've played 1 game since I started today. And I'm back into just, like, not wanting to play. This can give us a 5. Is Paw better than... No, Ambrosia's just better, right? We still can't really River Wish. I don't think I changed those. I don't know. I should have sold the Fanny instead of the... I should have sold the Fanny instead of the fucking... whatever stupid fucking piece of shit. This invalidates our Ambrosia, but... We don't really need Forge anymore, right? Now we can pick up the Bossy. We position like this, right? And then we just make our Tweedledee gigantic this turn. Assuming that the Sadrak doesn't have a 30 attack into this Tweedle, then all of a sudden this thing is going to be huge. This thing is going to be big. We're still pretty dead to a Medusa is the problem. Like, Medusa's still gonna be a bit sketchy. Like, obviously Lordy would be better, but I still think we just leave only these 3 in. Nah. I mean, I would find more Babas, probably. I mean, neither of them are good. Honestly. Like, we could just cut this. It's better to summon a Tweedle. Like, even cutting the Bossy is probably better. I like the Bossy because it gives 6/6 to all of them. I don't even think we need front row at all. Like, thing is 130 attack. It just doesn't matter. Sad that we missed our sleigh by just a little bit. I already knew that they didn't have Dusa. They were not on Evil earlier, so... And we're almost at the point where we can put the Tweedle somewhere else. It doesn't need to be in the front anymore. Like, it doesn't need to be Baba 5X or whatever. Yeah, true. Oh, we're trying for the win. I don't even know if this Lordy is good. Like, even upgraded, it's +8 to each, so it's better than the Bossy. I mean, if they scam us, we just die. But we'll see. I mean, it won't take very long for us to be able to get out of this comp. Between the Lordy, we can pick up a couple more Dwarves and we can just have a normal Dwarf board. Like, not another Tweedle, but we can pick up a couple of other things. We won't need to here, we can scale more. I don't know if I really want a Fanny. Yeah, it will be a lot of stats. I want this to get more scaling for this turn, so we're still going to run just this board against Pants. And then once we get this scaled a little bit more, we need to buy, what, 2 more Dwarves? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we need 7 to fill up our board. Sad. What do we want Jorm for? It's not really that good. What the fuck do we need Jorm? Jorm is small. Small potatoes. Literally have a 4K Echo Wood. Like... I really don't want Angry. I guess Greedy is maybe worse. Alright, Doubly's good. Doubly Crafty. Then we can knighthood next turn. So how are we doing this? Looking at what they have, we can't slay on any of those. I wonder if we run one down. Not sure if Lordy or Echo is supposed to be in the main slot. I feel like it's this, but... No, not really. It's functionally the same either way. Yeah, I see that he has 9th book now. Could very easily get scammed still. Which we did. I mean, the Baba comp is way more likely to get scammed, right? Okay, if we look at his board now, we literally cannot run the Tweedle in the front slot, because if it gets attacked, we just die instantly. We get to summon one and we're dead. Which is not good. Well, that was good for us. Ninth book is so toxic. It is unfortunate that we're losing our evil eye. Like, if the game wasn't so fucking short before we got to the finals, we could have scaled a lot more, but we were literally in the finals turn 14. Like, that's the problem, is we were at the point of being in the finals by turn 14, so we have no opportunity to scale more than this. This is as big as we were able to get. What did we hit? They're big ranged. Okay, that's nice. I mean, of course he was. If we attack left, we get another Slay, which is nice. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if they don't scam one of my upgrades, they die. Alright, GG. Yeah. True. Beautiful.